and has been on the watch list of security agencies. The suspect, identified as Peter Onyagi Chibueze, age 36, hails from the Atogi local government area of Imo State. He was apprehended while attempting to retrieve the concealed firearms hidden in a sack containing clothing materials. Further investigation revealed that the weapon were indeed intended for sale to criminal elements operating within the Niger Delta region.
He called on members of the public to support the division's operation in the region, expressing its unwavering commitment to curbing the proliferation of small arms and light weapons, as well as its safety and security.
Also add that, in line with established standard operating procedure, the suspects and the recovered weapons will be handed over to relevant security agencies for further investigation and necessary action. On this note, I'd like to restate the General Officer Commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army's commitment to security and safety in the Niger Delta region, particularly in ensuring that socio-economic activities thrive in the region.
The suspect, in an interview, admitted that he is not a licensed gun dealer. Justice Ehun, Rstv News.
Still talking securities, the Rivers State Ministry of Youth Development, in collaboration with the Nigerian Army, held a one-day sensitization and recruitment seminar titled Beyond the Uniform, Unlocking Career Opportunities in the Nigerian Army at the NBA House in Port Harcourt. The campaign aimed to co-opt Nigerian youth into the Army, clearing the negative perceptions and introducing courses in military discipline as well as ethics and career progression. Melvin Jackson reports.
Addressing participants, the Permanent Secretary, Rivers State Ministry of Youth Development, Ruhoma KJ Chinedu, stated that many Rivers youth exhibit a high level of apathy towards enrolling in the Nigerian Army, often perceiving it as death sentence. This, she said, may be connected to the limited awareness among young people about the professional and career growth opportunities that are bound within the military, adding that the one-day sensitization was conceived to bridge the gaps and create a platform for direct engagement between the Army and Rivers youths to correct misconceptions, promote and inspire renewed interest in national service.
Today's event holds special significance as it provides a bridge between service and opportunity, discipline and development, and patriotism and purpose. It is designed to expose our young people to the enormous career prospects available within the Nigerian Army beyond combat duties.
A representative of the Nigerian Army 6th Division Garrison, Major Belema Ajibo Kere, who in a paper presentation titled Pathways to Successful Military Career from Recruitment to Advancement,
work with like-minded people, support your fellow compatriots and contribute meaningfully and
to channel their energies and time on service to the nation to streamline their futures as leaders of tomorrow. Others applauded the government for holding the seminar, hoping that the youth of the state will jettison negative perceptions about the army but fix their attention on the positivities that lie therein.
If we have skill, we start a better opportunity to assess employment and to be self-employed also.
We need to renew our mind to go forward. Yes, you might begin with the uniform, but you will not end with the uniform. There are so many opportunities.
After a discussion and question and answer sessions, elated participants expressed their feelings.
I am enlightened. I have been taught, and then my mindset has been changed.
Before now, I used to have different ideology concerning the military, but with what I've heard today directly from the military personnel, I'm confident enough that I've gotten something that I will take home.
Melvin Jackson, Rstv News.
Away from security matters, let's take a look at the international community marks a Global Hand Washing Day 2025. The commemoration has the theme, Be a Hand Washing Hero. The report comes from our studios.
The day organized by the Global Handwashing Partnership is celebrated each year on October 15th and is dedicated to increasing awareness of the importance of hand washing with soap. According to the World Health Organization, millions of young lives could be saved with access to bar soap and hygiene education. Pneumonia and diarrhea disease are two of the leading causes of death among children under 5 years old, and hand washing with soap is among the most effective and inexpensive ways to prevent these diseases. Here in Nigeria, the Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Engineer Professor Joseph Telumun Utsav, in collaboration with the National Task Group of Sanitation (NTGS), has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to promoting hand hygiene and ensuring universal access to hand washing facilities across Nigeria. Speaking during a media briefing in Abuja, the minister commended members of the media for their continued partnership in advancing the national hand washing campaign.
Do you love and care about River State and our peace? If yes, let's build and take her to greater heights. For this is a task you and I must accomplish. Still to come, former Kenyan Prime Minister Raila Odinga dies in India, and Bangladesh garment factory fire kills at least 16. Details when we return.
Corruption not in my country. It is well with you, my son.
Amen.
Remember the child of who you are. You will meet people who will tell you to take shortcuts. They will tell you everybody is doing it. They will tell you that you don't have 10 heads.
You will tell them that your head is cuckoo as big as 10 heads.
They will tell you that connection is the poor man's language for corruption. Connection, no. Corruption, no. Not in your country.
Not in your country.
You will tell them that the poor people are the ones who sent you there. That we are the real connection.
See, like mama's hand, we connect to your face if you join bad gang.
Not true. We not go come out our eyes say so you be our picking and let other people suffer for nothing. Be a good example.
Take whistle. Learn how to blow your whistle.
Do good. Bring it home. Oh yeah. Stand up. Good to go?
Good to go.
This message is brought to you by the Akinfade Foundation, with support from the MacArthur Foundation and with broadcast support from the River State Television.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Welcome back. The long-awaited peace and reconciliation of Egi Kingdom stakeholders was achieved over the weekend at a meeting organized by the Port Chairman of Obagi Host Communities Development Trust, High Chief D.K. Hobson D.K. Ndo Ajay reports that the Obogu Civic Center was filled to capacity with traditional rulers, chiefs, opinion leaders, women, the youth, and political class in attendance. Let's take a listen.
Addressing the audience at the meeting, High Chief Hobson DK, who is also the Unhokagi, disclosed that there cannot be any infrastructural development or any other project bigger than the peace of Egi, hence the need for everyone to embrace peace. He said he was intentional in the convocation of the meeting involving the Ezegi, the chairman, BOT Egi People's Assembly, Chief Orisonyere, and other key players in the long-drawn misunderstanding among them, and appealed that no one should take Egi matters outside the clan.
I am happy to see that peace has returned, that Egi is becoming one. And the purpose of this peace meeting today is not to fight war, it's to unify our people, that we can see that as a people, to discuss our problem, where we will have respect for one another, where we will have respect for our king, where our king will also have respect for his subject, where there will be distinction in whatever we are doing as a people.
Chairman, Board of Trustees, Egi People's Assembly, Chief Orisonyere, lauded High Chief Hobson DK for his conscious efforts at reconciling and bringing about unity of purpose among Egi leaders and institutions in pursuit of the development agenda, peace and progress of Egi land. He commended some notable sons and daughters of Egi, some of whom are living and some dead, who stood their grounds in ensuring Egi development, and urged everyone to embrace peace to move Egi forward.
There must be critical moments of disagreements and conflicts, even crises. The most important thing today is that we have resolved that there should be peace among the groups. No one should quarrel again.
Ezagi III, Ezobuku of Oberland, Victor Elewa, recounted the disadvantages of war in our society to include underdevelopment, hunger, poverty, and sheer hatred, and asserted that peace is sacrosanct. He enjoined the people to put behind every bitterness, rancor, and pain to open a new chapter in a key development process.
I'm so much happy today we are brought again in the line of peace, unity and harmony. So I thank God so much for what my leader, Chief Oris, did today. He displayed as a leader, he displayed as one. So, and our son, Chief Rstv, who also started the peace process, that let there be peace in the land. And today, the peace has come to reign.
Chairman, Obabe Mandoni Local Government Area, Sir Dr. Shedrack Chukwu, President General, Egi People's Assembly, Dr. Ugochukwu Orikoha, and Dr. Sonny Ogide, in their goodwill messages, commended High Chief DK for facilitating the all-important summit to bring together key players in the peace process of Egi Kingdom and assured him of the necessary support. Prayers were offered for the sustainability of peace in Egi, Rivers State, and Nigeria. Ndo Ajie, Rstv News.
Look at some national stories now. The Federal Ministry of Education has corrected the long-standing rule that required senior secondary school students in the arts and humanities to obtain a credit pass in mathematics before gaining admission into Nigerian universities and polytechnics. A statement by the ministry spokesperson, Folashade Buriowo. The new directive is contained in the revised national guidelines for entry requirements into Nigerian tertiary institutions. The reform aims to remove barriers while maintaining academic standards. The new framework applies across universities, polytechnics, colleges of education, and innovation enterprises nationwide. Minister of Education Dr. Tunji Alausa said the decision was a deliberate effort to broaden access to higher education and give more Nigerian students a fair chance to pursue their chosen fields of study. Still talking national stories, Finance Minister Wale Edun has reportedly been flown to the United Kingdom for treatment. This comes days after presidential spokesperson Bayo Onanuga dismissed an earlier report that Edun was flown abroad for treatment. The presidency, however, confirmed that Edun was sick and he is receiving treatment in Nigeria. The presidential spokesperson Onanuga also revealed that Olayemi Doso, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, replaced Edu to lead the Nigerian delegation to the ongoing World Bank and International Monetary Fund meeting in Washington, D.C. On the foreign scene, Kenyan former Prime Minister and perennial presidential candidate whose populist campaigns rattled authorities and gave him an outside influence on political life has died of a heart attack while traveling in India. Raila Odinga was 80 years old. Ruth Friday completes the report.
His death was confirmed at the Devamatha Hospital in India's Kerala state, where he was taken after he collapsed during a morning walk. A statement from the hospital said Odinga suffered a cardiac arrest and didn't respond to resuscitation efforts. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on social platform X that he was saddened by the death of Odinga, describing him as a towering statesman. Other tributes to Odinga paid tribute to his commitment to democracy in Kenya. There were somber scenes at his home in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, where mourners, including President William Ruto, gathered. At least 16 people have died after a huge fire broke out at a garment factory in Bangladesh, with officials warning that the toll could rise. 16 bodies have been recovered and will be handed to families after DNA testing, as they have been burnt beyond recognition. Distraught relatives gathered outside the 4-story factory in Dhaka's Maple area on Tuesday in search of their loved ones still missing. The blaze, which broke out at the factory around midday, was extinguished after 3 hours. Friday Ruth, Rstv Foreign News.
And on the entertainment desk, Nigeria singer Adekunle Gold has once again warmed the hearts of fans by gifting Big Brother Naija Season 10 winner Emisi a brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max. Lele Abari Edwin has details.
The singer had been openly supporting Emisi and co-housemate Mensa throughout the show. His gesture has sparked excitement among fans who praise his humility and connection with younger stars in the entertainment space. The surprise gift reportedly took place during a brief meet and greet where Adekunle Gold congratulated the reality star for her remarkable win. Nollywood actress Uche Ogboju has left people talking once again after she disclosed plans to undergo a lipo-360 cosmetic surgery. In a video trending online, Uche called on her fans to pray for success and safety during the surgery. She also expressed the confidence in her medical team and also included a video of herself at the hospital dancing to a song by gospel singer Lawrence Oil named Favor. Legendary R&B and neo-soul singer D'Angelo has died at the age of 51 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. His family confirmed the news, calling him a shining star and asking fans to celebrate the powerful music he left behind. Beyonce praised him as the pioneer of neo-soul, saying he changed the rhythm and blues forever, while Lauryn Hill, who worked with D'Angelo early in his career, said he showed a generation what it meant to be both strong and sensitive as a black man. D'Angelo, whose real name was Michael Ihuji Ache, was known for blending R&B, hip-hop, soul, and jazz into a new sound that defined the new soul movement. Edwin Lelebari, Rstv Entertainment News.
And on the sports scene, Nigeria's Super Eagles will square off against Gabon in the semi-finals of the African Zone Playoff for the 2026 FIFA World Cup following the conclusion of the group stage. Godfrey Barango has more.
The three-time African champions stormed into the playoffs with an emphatic 4-0 thrashing of Benin Republic, sealing second place in their qualifying group. Gabon also booked their spot after a 2-0 win over Burundi, aided by Ivory Coast's victory against Kenya, which left the Panthers in second place in Group F. Elsewhere, DR Congo edged Sudan 1-0 to finish runners-up to Senegal in Group B, while Cameroon clinched second place in the Group D behind Cape Verde, rounding out the four best runner-up heading to playoffs. The mini tournament will be held in Morocco from November 13 to 16, featuring Nigeria and Gabon, Cameroon and DR Congo. The format will see the two semi-final winners face off in a single-leg final for a ticket to the Inter-Confederation playoffs in March 2026, where one African team will have a final shot at qualifying for the World Cup in Canada, Mexico and the United States. British number 3 Katie Bolter was beaten 6-3, 6-1 by Romanian Sorana Kesti in the second round of the Japan Open. World number 59 Bolter, who shocked world number 17 Linda Noskova in the first round, lost in 1 hour 9 minutes in Osaka. There were 3 breaks of serve in the opening 4 games as Kesti, ranked 51 in the world, went 3-1 ahead before wrapping up the first set. She broke Bolter 3 times on the way to a 5-0 lead in the second. Although Bolter broke back, she failed to hold serve in the next game as the impressive Kesti secured a quarter-final place. Godfrey Barango, Rstv Sport News.
That report from Godfrey Barango concludes the news at 3. But then, do you love and care about River State and our peace? If yes, let's build and take her to greater heights. For this is a task you and I must accomplish. Many thanks for staying with us. My name is Helen Eric Gemini. Good afternoon.
Rstv, bring you the news as it is.